What's up, y'all? Toasted Teddy once again, and welcome back to the channel. I think I did a video or two at least, if not a series, on Prizefighters, the original, and how much that game reminded me of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. It was ridiculous. And then Prizefighters 2 comes out, and it's basically Punch-Out, but on the Super Nintendo, the Super Punch-Out. Anyway, I'm not really going to do a straight-up tutorial because you can just play the tutorial whenever. But career, I'm going to start one, and my idea this series that I'm going to do for this game is I'm just going to do a career for myself, and I'm just going to spectate like every fight. You know, I'm not going to control anything. Anyway, you Charles Martinet right there. Bonus points for anybody who knows who that is. Write it in the comments. But yeah, old school players or even new people without Googling it. But anyway, okay, Prizefighters Championship League is the default league you can start with. I made Punch-Out as a league, so I added Glass Joe, Piston Honda, I think Bald Bull, Sandman, and one other one, and I can't remember which one it is. But I'm going to go ahead and use Real right there, which Real, quote unquote, are fighters that aren't like game characters, but they're in movies at least, or real life. Like I made Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Evander Holyfield, and Mike Tyson. And then from movies, I made George Chambers, Monroe Hutchin from the original Undisputed. And from the Rocky franchise, obviously, you know, I had to throw them in there. But I made Rocky, Clubber Lang, Apollo Creed, Ivan Drago, Adonis Creed, and Victor Drago, I believe. I don't think there's any more than that. But anyway, go ahead and do Road to Victory. It's basically the normal one. You just play that, and you can either fight or choose to spectate. Boxing Gym Manager, you sign people, and then like you just like watch the fights. Like you don't actually play and be the promoter. I've never done yet, but apparently you can take total control, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I do Road to Victory. I don't know if this makes any difference, the date and starting, you know, all that crap. But I go to advanced settings, go down to CPU aging, and turn it off. So, like, the CPU fighters won't decrease in stats, I guess. Anyway. Because you have to have a second name, like a last name, I'll have to use Ted as my last name instead of Toasted Ted as just one name. Anyway, hometown, Des Moines. Sorry if this is a little loud game volume-wise. It's one of the first videos I've recorded on this phone, so I don't know what volume to use yet. Anyway, I'll go to 27. And here I'm going to turn this down so I can... because I have to tap this a lot, and you just hear... I'm actually curious if you actually hear this anyway. But anyway, what I wanted to do is get myself to a heavyweight. Put down to 3, see what that does. Reach, yes, of course I'm getting myself maximum reach. Skin color, whatever. Yeah, they just added a bunch of new hairs. Like, this is like Rambo looking stuff. Like regular hair with like a bandana. Or whatever, I don't know. Who am I? Oh yeah, I'm making myself. Wow. Let's do that with that color. No, that color. Okay. Goatee, same color. Eyebrow, same color. Or darker even. Gloves, let's go black with tape of green. Trunks, let's go black with stripe of green and waist of green, with the tag being the second white. Shoes. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Black, laces, green. Collar, let's go black. Sole, let's go black. I like it. Mouthpiece, I'm gonna go ahead and go whatever green. Okay, now you get to choose your fighting style. Infighters excel in close distances and overwhelm their opponents with hooks and uppercuts. Like a Mike Tyson type fighter right there. Outboxers prefer to fight from a distance and usually have superior reach to their opponent, which all of my created boxers have a 75 reach. Like you just saw me adjust my guy's reach now. But, yeah. Brawlers excel in raw power and will look to knock out their opponent as quickly as possible. That's what I'm going to probably use, because that's my favorite. And then, of course, Boxer Puncher, which is basically like a jack of all trades. Boxer Punchers are a jack of all trades and can stand toe-to-toe with any fighting style, or with any other style. Go ahead and go Brawler. You can't adjust any of this stuff right off the bat. If you were just creating one in, like, League Editor or whatever, and you just add a new fighter, then, yeah, you can max everything out if you want. But, whatever that just said, I didn't read it. I have read it before, but I forgot. But anyway, I'm sure you can pause it and read it if you want. But it's basically talking about the skills. Fighter tendencies determine how your fighter behaves in the ring when controlled by the CPU. While you can't edit most of the fighter's stats directly, how you fight will influence how much each stat changes after each bout. So, everything is 50-50 right off the bat. The only thing you can do is, let's go counter. And reckless. Second half will be aggressive. And same reckless counter, all that. Okay, go ahead and finish. Gem. Doesn't really matter, but let's do 420 boxing ink. I like it. Okay, I got 125 coin, cost 25 to upgrade once, and each upgrade you get, you can only get one upgrade a week. The training coach increases the amount of XP gained per fight. Yeah. Conditioning increases the amount of resting and how well you rest. Fight promoter, you get more fans. I like to do the resting right off the bat. Are you sure you want to upgrade? You can only choose one upgrade per week. Go ahead and continue. Your pro bout is scheduled 3 weeks from now. You're only an amateur, so let's get some work in before your first bout. Tap continue to begin your first training session. Okay. So there's my guy. I can't remember because I made myself, like my real self, in this, and I can't remember if the color scheme is the opposite or it's the exact same. Because I think I made green gloves and black tape, and then green trunks and black stripe and stuff like that. But I don't know. We'll see. But he is in the real category, so eventually I'll fight myself, I'm probably sure. Actually, let's go ahead and go in. How do we do that? No. There we go. Magic Maker. Wow, I'm actually surprised none of my created players are in like the original fights. Anyway, you go ahead and continue. It takes you to the screen that's the training sessions. Increase attributes by training in various exercises. Some weeks it may be better to rest than to train, so keep an eye on your current physical condition. Obviously, I'm at 100%. If you jump rope, it's speed and endurance. If you speed bag, it's speed and stamina, so that's what I'm going to do. Boom. I got 3 weeks, so that's 1. Continue. It starts the next week. Fights are scheduled at the end of each week. You can spectate any fight around the league by disabling autosim in the settings. Keep working, and someday you'll be blah, 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 blah. Now that it's the next week, I could go back into this little dumbbell-looking thing on the second notch there, this one, and buy another upgrade if I want it. So I'm going to go ahead and go training coach. Doink. Now I get more XP per fight. And continue. Now I have to spar. So this will be the only fight at all this entire fucking series that I do, and I can't skip. But here we go. Stuns. Attack the opponent just before they're about to throw a punch to stun them. Counter punches. Dodge left or right, and then follow up with a punch from that side to deal extra damage. Uppercuts. Obtain a power punch and then hold up and left or right head punch. Alternatively, duck and then hold either head punch. What? I don't know. That's a weird description. But anyway, here we go. See, that was a stun there. But obviously the sparring session is supposed to be incredibly easy, so this is made to, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to have a difficult time with this. This is basically, this could be the tutorial. But anyway, the top 2 buttons that I keep hitting, you keep seeing flash, those are the head punches, and then the bottom 2 are the gut punches. The boxes to the left and far right are block. And then you can tap the D-pad over there to either move closer, dodge left, dodge right, or duck. Anyway, it's real easy to, because I'm on easy difficulty anyway, but it's real easy to beat the sparring session. And this is the only time the entire game, or at least this series, that I'm going to actually control the fight. It'll be 13. What does it say? I got a crack on my screen. I literally just got a brand new phone, and then I dropped it, and there's a crack, like, right there. So what does that say? 13, okay. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead and exit. Obviously, I won. Blah, 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 blah. Now, the date of my fight is the 21st, so I have this coming week. As soon as I hit continue, starts a new week. If I go into here, I can't buy anything other than Fight Promoter, which I'm like, I don't really care. I don't really know what the fans do for you. You know what I mean? I do know that Training Coach and Conditioning Coach are both very good. So, I'm going to go ahead and save that. Continue. I think I should be, I was going to say I should be able to rest now. Rest for this week. And then the next week, as soon as I hit continue, it'll start our next fight. See what my tendencies are. Head combinations. So yeah, my tendencies are pretty much 50-50. I mean, wow, yeah. One single sparring session doesn't really change your tendencies much at all. But I'm going to go ahead and go aggressive for the first half, and the second half I'm going to go same but reckless. There we go. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode, I think. I'm going to go ahead and use the, I don't know, I'll probably play with Charles Martinet. And like I said, if you know who that is, then leave it in the comments. And if you don't, then next video I'll tell you who it is, I guess, whatever. But anyway, yeah, that's basically it for this episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. Go ahead and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Toasted Ted, and I'm out.